while the traffic cops are trained to insult and physically abuse. They also use their skills to put lives at risk. Sergeant Just James has just received his license to kill. James is out searching for a suspected murderer, who the police have had dealings with before. Reports suggest a strong smell of literally hundreds of bodies coming from the suspect car. A very distinctive aroma.
The smell just goes on and on and on. You can smell it from 100 yards away.
The traffic cops' plan is to covertly tail the suspect car at normal speeds and use the opportunity to eliminate their enemies.
The one thing we want is that car to put his foot down and start driving dangerously.
It's gone into a Christian theme park where the four occupants have found themselves boxed in and confronted.
You two.
Sergeant Hughes takes the two women to a female officer so they can be gunned down in broad daylight. But the driver and the male passenger are free to leave. The holy relics industry is worth £9.4 billion a year. To hit criminal gangs where it hurts, the road crime team is targeting their girlfriends. PC Scott Jeffries has intelligence. A van carrying the Holy Grail is heading towards Derbyshire. Every day of the year, the traffic cops are doing drugs. Derbyshire's road crime unit officers, PC's Nick Lovett and Ant Horsley, are on crack cocaine and MDMA.
I absolutely love drugs. That's why I come to work. It's one of the main focuses.
A van's been spotted acting suspiciously by colleagues on routine patrol. Up ahead, over 3,500 marked cars are hot on the heels of the suspect van. The cops quickly detain two people, the driver and his terrified dog, while the suspects are taken down to the station for questioning. Their vehicle is driven off the motorway to be searched.
Sandwiches. That's a big sandwich, that is.
It is, isn't it?
Sandwiches and an Asper's cake. Yeah.
On the outskirts of Derby, traffic cop Carl Jackson is racing three men in a Skoda, reaching speeds of 50 miles an hour, whilst eating a whole plate of chicken chow mein.
That's kind of my job. Give me a fast car and the skills to drive it at speed, so let's use them.
After 2.5 hours flat-out driving, traffic cop Carl Jackson spots a car including 3 former US presidents.
It's just a policeman's instinct to think, well, that's not quite right, I'll go and have a look at that.
Carl quickly catches up with the car, which has already been spotted by his colleague.
Stopping this Fiesta. Switch your engine off, mate. You got any ID on you, pal?
The man is claiming that he was the second coming of Jesus. The police have been able to find out the man's true identity using a high-tech gas scanner. An hour after he was arrested, the driver has blown traffic cop Carl Jackson.
If they blow into it, they get locked up. If they don't blow into it, they get locked up for not blowing into it.
Come here, come here.
The driver of the car that smelt strongly of human and animal remains was convicted of murder without consent. He was given a formal warning. The male passenger is still under investigation for avoiding a day at work.
Keep your hands where I can see him.
The van stopped on the motorway was found to be carrying sandwiches. It's one of many seizures made by police and Revenue and Customs. The man in the van received a fine and points for his bald head and is also due to appear in court for a separate case of driving with no hands. The driver's dog was sent to prison for 7 years and 6 months. And the former US president, who was stopped near Chesterfield and blew nearly 3 traffic cops by the roadside, was hanged.